looking at a tax cut as a way to stimulate aggregate demand, it's pretty simple. Lower taxes, and you'll probably run a deficit with your government. So basically, you keep government spending the same, you lower taxes, so you end up borrowing more money to fund the government, but the idea is that consumers and businesses have more money to spend because tax rates are lower, then they contribute more to aggregate demand. How much they're going to add to aggregate demand depends on the multiplier effect. We talked about that in the previous slide set. And then the crowding out effect we'll do here in a second. But one thing that makes a difference when it comes to how much impact there is on the aggregate demand is whether the tax cut is permanent or temporary. The idea is a permanent tax cut has much larger of an impact on aggregate demand. If it's a temporary tax cut, the idea is it really might not have much impact on aggregate demand. So let's say it was a tax cut for 1 year. Consumers realize that a year later the taxes are just going to go up. So what they do is they end up saving basically the tax cut to pay for the higher taxes in the future. So when it's a temporary tax cut, there's maybe not that much of an impact on aggregate demand. So permanent tax cut, it's permanently lower rates. Consumers have more to spend. They increase the overall aggregate demand. Temporary, the idea is consumers just save the tax cut to pay for the higher taxes in the future. So you can intuitively see how tax changes can impact the overall demand in the economy.